A couple of just words of advice from your wise old uncle who's been through this once or twice before. Remember to breathe, right? This is your day. It's an awesome day. You're going to remember it forever. Just purposefully take time, savor the moments, and just take it all in, because you're going to reflect back on this for a long time to come, and those memories are going to be precious. So Kate, I've known for her entire life. I remember the day she was born. It wasn't the day that I showed up to see her born. And as Kate has sort of demonstrated through her life, she did at birth. She was late. But when Kate does arrive, and she always does, she is a dedicated and devoted daughter, granddaughter, sister, niece, and friend, just as sure as she will be as a wife to Shane. Now Shane, I can't really recall the first time we met. And I think it's highly possible that you were at our house for family gatherings several times before we actually noticed you. But one thing about Shane that can't be missed is just how much he loves Kate. The way that he has supported her unconditionally during their time together speaks volumes about the man that he is and the husband that he will be to Kate. So these two have been together for nearly 6 years, engaged for 2. Clearly they're not rushing things, and I applaud them for taking their time. If you were to ask each of them, and I did, if they feel their relationship has withstood the test of time and is ready for whatever life brings. Shane so eloquently stated to me, we're here because we mean it. And the reality is, that's probably the longest conversation we've had. So with that, I am going to now ask Kate and Shane to share their vows with one another and exchange rings. Do you want me to hold the mic, or do you want to hold it? Hers. His. And can we have the rings?
The whole box.
Yeah, just
Fly around.
got it.
As we grow together as one, I promise to make sure you get to work on time, to challenge you to become your best, to keep you from biting your nails, to give you shelter physically and emotionally, to make sure all the bills are paid,
Somebody's got
to be caring, loyal, cooperative, and patient in our endeavor to build a life, a home, a family, a legacy. You are my best friend, and I will always love you.
Nice. Okay.
All right.
Whoops. Right.
Okay.
Please.
So, let's see. Where was I? I mean, Rick said a lot of it, but you and I knew pretty early on that this was it. This was for good. This was for keeps. And I know exactly how much of a pain in the ass I can be. I try to make up for it by showing you how dedicated I am to you and how much I love you. And I hope you know how much I appreciate everything that you do for us and for our life together. I promise to cook for you and leave a huge mess in the kitchen so that you have something to do in the evenings. I promise to fuss over you and take care of you when you're sick, even when you won't admit you're sick in the first place. I promise to always laugh at your really, really weird, dumb humor and make faces at you even when we're supposed to be serious. I promise to appreciate your dedication to every single thing you do, your work ethic, every project you take on, and to know that that's part of who you are and to encourage you to do your best. I have a fly in my face. I promise to stop and take pictures and document our adventures, even when you're super tired of me taking pictures of us, so that when we're old, we can look back and remember this whole wonderful life together. I promise to admit when you're right, even when I don't think you're right. I promise to be the best person that I can be for you, the best mother for our future family, best wife, your best friend, you know, best person, best Kate, the best Kate. because you're my best friend and you're my partner in this big, crazy life. We've been through so much already, and I know we're going to make it through whatever else life throws at us. And I know we're going to keep learning from each other and laughing with each other for our whole lives. And that'd be we gotta get that on. That's going to take a second. Nope, I got it. I don't got it. Wait. Just help me.
Well, you guys do that. I'll be back. Thank you. Okay, so Shane and Kate have just sealed their relationship with the giving and receiving of rings. Today, the relationship is further symbolized by the tying of a fisherman's knot. So they're literally tying the knot today. So the fisherman's knot is a true lover's knot, for it's the strongest there is. Its bond will not break, becoming ever stronger under pressure. So would you guys take? So these two cords represent each of you as individuals, as the unique and special gifts you bring to your marriage. As you fasten your pieces together, these actions represent the joining of your two lives into one common purpose. The completed knot represents your future, secure in the knowledge that your relationship will continue to be strong, despite the inevitable changes life brings. Although the fisherman's knot is one of the simplest to tie, as demonstrated by Shane, it is also one of the sturdiest. As stress is applied, the knot becomes ever stronger. It's the goal of a good marriage to achieve a blending of hearts and lives, but like the spaces between these cords formed by the knot, let there also be spaces in your new life together, so each may encourage and nurture the individual growth of another. I ask that you now pull on this rope to see it strengthen under pressure, and while still allowing us to see the individual cords, just as your support of one another as beautiful and blessed individuals strengthens your union. As you hold one another in mutual concern and shared respect, may you continue holding each other tightly in your hearts and form a strong bond now and forever. Let this knot indicate the strength of your love and be a symbol of your unity from this day forward. So now everyone, as Kate and Shane have now created this keepsake that they will display as a reminder of their unity, I want to ask all of you today, after the ceremony and without disturbing the videographer and the photographer, please feel free to take pictures, take videos, create keepsakes for them, share them with them, so they'll have those as, further mementos and keepsakes to have and reflect on to this day. All right, so this is where it gets real.
All right.
You guys ready? Yeah.
Okay.
You want to get rid of it? All right. Thank you. This new journey will be at times richly rewarding and extremely difficult, but most importantly, it will be a journey you take together. Marriage is much more than your signatures on a legal contract. You're promising and have asked all of these people that you love to watch you make this promise, that you want to be with each other and only each other for the rest of your lives, and that you will do everything in your power to honor the promises you are making here today. For their part, all of these people who love you will also do everything in their power to try and help you hold up your end of the bargain too. Right, everybody? Very good. So, Shane, do you take Kate to be your wife, promising to love her, comfort her, honor her, respect her, and care for her for the rest of your life?
I do.
Kate, do you take Shane to be your husband, promising to love him, comfort him, honor him, respect him, and care for him for the rest of your life?
I do.
Because you two came here today intending to marry, because you joined hands and made a solemn vow and exchanged rings to remind you of those vows, and you are now joined as partners in mutual love and respect, and according to the powers vested in me, by the virtue of the internet and the Universal Life Church, I can now pronounce you husband and wife. Shane, you may kiss your bride. And ladies and gentlemen, it is with great pleasure that I be the first to introduce to you Kate and Shane Peterson.
Here comes the sun, doo-doo-doo. Here comes the sun, I say it's alright. Little darling, it's been a long, cold, lonely winter. Little darling, it feels like years since it's been here. Here comes the sun. Here comes the sun, I say it's alright.
Come away with me in the night. Come away with me, and I will write you a song. Come away with me on the bus. Come away where they can't stand us with their lies. And I wanna walk with you on a cloudy day, fields where the yellow grass grows knee high. So won't you try? Come away with me for a kiss on a mountain top. Come away with me, I never stop loving you. Come away with me in the night. Come away with me.
Let's hear it. Nothing like having the whole room stare at you.
First off, I just want to thank everybody for coming out to celebrate this beautiful day for Shane and Kate. Right? It was perfect. It was amazing. Thanks to the parents for helping make this happen. You know, it's been magical, right? A little nervous, obviously. So, Shane, when we were young, I always looked up to you. Not just because you're taller than me, but because I wanted to learn from you and be like you. looking back at the times when I would lose at Monopoly and flip over the game board because I was a sore loser, you never got angry at me. You just shook your head a little bit and laughed, and then we got on to the next game. Moments like those are when you realize what kind of person you are and who you want to be like. Shane, you're calm, collected, kind, patient, loving, and you're brilliant. When you brought Kate around, I knew that she was going to be something special. Kate, getting to know you as a sister has been amazing. Not only are you gorgeous, you're intelligent, goofy, and you make my brother smile like I've never seen before. Seeing the two of you together being creative and crafty and watching you guys enjoy cooking together, nerding out on anything, sharing everything. It's been inspiring to see you bring out the best in each other, and I'm so happy for both of you. If everybody could please raise their glasses, we're going to toast to Shane and Kate. Get the right one. May your futures be filled with love, laughter, and wine. I love you guys.
So thank you guys all for coming out. I mean, my sister's my best friend, so it means the world that you guys are all out here. But in my family, we have a lot of different kind of weird sayings that I just grew up knowing. And I was never sure if they were common speeches or anything, or if there was something that was unique to us. And the one that always stuck with me was my person. And this is the person that you can go to when you've had the best day in your life, when you just need to cry your tears out, or it's just an average day and you want to spend the night watching a movie. So Kate and I are pretty typical for our age gap. There were days that we would just sit around for hours goofing off. In our young years, we would make blanket forts and watch Disney movies. And then as we got older, it would be face masks and pedicures. So then there were the times that there were hair dryers and high heels thrown across the hall. There were a couple of bruises, but I was honestly the instigator, so I can't blame Kate for that one. But I think that my favorite memory with Kate was the first time I ever had a panic attack. I can't even remember what it was about, but growing up I had asthma, so naturally I'm having these deep panicked breathings, and that triggers an asthma attack. So I'm curled up on the floor and I don't know what to do. My parents are gone, and Kate, in all of her older sister glory, rushes me into our bathroom and turns the shower on full blast. It's as hot as it can be, and makes me stand on the toilet and stands with me for probably 20 minutes, just practicing my breathing, making me breathe in and out until I was calm enough so that I could set down. And that was the moment that I knew she would always be my person. She was always the person I could have. So I was really afraid of when Kate would meet somebody that would take that away from me. And I hated everybody that she dated for that reason. I was really critical and I was really grumpy. And then something happened. After 17 years, Kate met Shane. And I saw this whole new side of her. And I realized that it wasn't about giving up my person, but it was about sharing her with the person she loved. So to you guys, and to the rest of your lives, I'd like to say cheers. And I love you guys.
I want to thank everybody for making time to come out and celebrate the union of these two wonderful people. The celebration of not only welcoming Shane to our family, but the bonding of two families. Since the beginning, Kate has always taken her time. I knew she was feisty when my lifelong straight hair became curly during pregnancy. She then proceeded to take her own sweet time coming into this world, arriving as a 9-pound baby girl almost 2 weeks late. She did things on her own timetable for quite some time. Raising her sometimes was a challenge, but always a joy. From the moment she pried open my eyes and said, "Wake up, Mommy, it's a beautiful day," I knew life with her would never be dull. As she grew older and started dating, I told her that the true test of a person is when you bring them around your family. You see that person through the eyes of your family, and it can be the best test of whether or not they're a good fit. Well, with Shane, it was different. Because from the very beginning, I started to see my daughter through his eyes. I didn't see her as the young, absent-minded professor that I had always seen. I saw a vibrant young woman who was strong and focused. She suddenly wasn't late to gatherings, and she kept her room clean. Go figure. Everyone said Shane was the reason, but I realized it wasn't Shane who changed or influenced Katie to become Kate. It was her. She decided who she wanted to be and became that person. We all can learn a lesson from that. Everyone deserves to decide to be the person they want to be. Watching them over the years has made me believe in love. The most comforting thing in the world is seeing someone else cherish your child. The thing I never want to see is the look that Shane gets when I've gone too far. He raises that eyebrow, and I'm sure some of you have seen that look. Shane says way more with his expressions than he does with his mouth. But that's part of his charm, and our family is known for talking for other people, so it's a great match. As we all sit here in this beautiful place and share in the vision they created, it's important to remember why we are here. To pledge our love and support for this couple. They serve as a reminder that old-fashioned love and commitment is not dead. Since we both started down our path together, at the same time, Ron and I met on the similar time as Kate and Shane. So it is only fitting that we taste them together.
Yeah, what she said.
So, to Kate and Shane, and to love.
So I'm Alex, I'm Shane's stepmom, and I've known him since he was very, very small. He's always been quiet and he's always been wonderful. He's been the kindest, get a chair up here, the kindest, sweetest, and really incredibly intelligent young man that we've raised, and we absolutely adore him. I'm his stepmom, but he's one of my own. And as he grew up, as you all know, Shane's a little bit quiet. So his life was kind of school and the Scouts and video games. And with all his intelligence, his friends were all guys. And, you know, there was a time, I wondered, I'm not sure if all of us wondered, that, well, you know, if Shane was ever going to speak to a girl. And very lucky for us, Miss Kate came along. And I don't actually know if Shane spoke to her first. I'm gonna guess she spoke to him first. And carried him along and taught him and has brought him to be such a wonderful partner, which we always knew he would be because he's such a wonderful man. And now we have Kate in the family. And it's been years and years that I've just thought of Kate as part of our family. She's one of my daughters. And honestly, after all these years, getting married didn't seem like a big change to me. She's been in the family for so long, and they've been together for so long, and we just always assumed it would last forever. We didn't think we need a marriage ceremony to say that. So the wedding's coming, and I'm thinking, well, that's really nice. We're gonna have a wedding. But I honestly didn't think of it as all that big of a deal. Although the Walmart lady who checks me out could tell you otherwise. And the McDonald's people could tell you otherwise. And pretty much everywhere I go where I'm saying, we're about to welcome our 5th daughter into the family, could all say, I was pretty excited leading up to this. Still very calm until they started the music today. And the chairs started to roll. And they're kind of still coming on and off all day. And then Kate showed up at the end of the aisle. And I honestly just didn't know that it was possible to have your heart grow another size at my age. But Kate is officially ours and can't get away. And we're so, so grateful to have her. And I'm so grateful that I can say she's really my daughter. And I gotta tell you, my heart has grown another size today. So I forgot my champagne. But I would like to say a toast to Shane and Kate. Oh, okay.
We have a multi-purpose.
Shane, good job holding on to this woman because she is the best. Kate, welcome to the family. We love you.
Nervous as can be. I talk about as much as Shane does. I'm super proud. I just can't say how proud I am of Shane and Kate for putting all this together. All of the people that have helped out. I really appreciate it. This is an awesome event. I can't say more. Shane is just a chip off the block. I'm a chip off the block. My dad was a chip off the block. We are who we are, like Popeye says. But I know he would give you the shirt off his back and move mountains for you. And I know that Kate equals him 100%. She's brilliant and knows what she wants and goes after it. And you can't ask for more. They're straight people. They got wonderful people. Look at everybody. These are great people representing your love. And I'm just in awe. So congratulations. I couldn't tell you. I'm just so proud. It's ridiculous. I don't know what more to say. I love you guys. I want the best for you forever. So amen to that.
I'm just, to my sweet Shane and his new bride Caitlin, I'm just so, I'm so proud of both of you. It's been such fun to watch your love for each other grow over the years into what it is today, your wedding day, which again, like everybody's saying, I mean, come on, this has been such a beautiful day. It's been a beautiful weekend for everybody. Sorry, I'm nervous too. But I'll always remember the story that Kate told me early on about how you kind of met each other. It was at a pool party, a summer party at HQ, which is headquarters, Shane's headquarters, where all the gaming went on. And I know it took a little time, before you actually started seeing each other. And as I think Susie said, coincidentally, when Ron and Susie started going out, you both started going out too, and that's been great. So as I saw it with you two, it seemed to be love at first sight, and it's just two people on the same page. And I understand you even bonded over Harry Potter books and all that stuff. And you're able to communicate on the same level. I was ecstatic that you both spoke the same language, which was geek. I mean, really, you both really understood each other so well. And my wish for you both is that your love for each other grow. You have lots of laughs together, and you experience life at the fullest. And I love you both, and congratulations. I'm so happy to have Kate in our family, and Shane, love you. Mwah.
Shane, I want to thank you for loving my daughter the way you do, for taking care of her, for being the man that you are, because you're one hell of a man, and I love you. Caitlin, you'll always be my princess. You'll always be my little girl, and I love you. I love you too so much. And I want the best for you. And I wish the best for you. I love you both. To you guys. To all of you, thank you and for coming and to showing this love to my daughter, to my new son, for loving each other and loving you guys. Love you guys.
I got this feeling inside my bones. It goes electric wavy when I turn it on. Off from my city, off from my home. We're flying up no ceiling when we in our zone. I got that sunshine in my pocket, got that good soul in my feet. I feel that hot blood in my body when it drops. Ooh, I can't take my eyes off of it, moving so phenomenally. Come on, like the way we rock it, so don't stop. And under the lights when everything goes, nowhere to hide when I'm getting you close. When we move, well, you already know. So just imagine. Nothing I can see but you when you dance, dance, dance. Feel good, good creeping up on you. So just dance, dance, dance. Come on. All those things I shouldn't do, but you dance, dance, dance. And ain't nobody leaving soon, so keep dancing. I can't stop the feeling. So just dance, dance, dance. I can't stop the feeling. So just dance, dance, dance. Come on. Ooh, it's something magical. It's in the air, it's in my blood, it's rushing on. I don't need no reason, don't need control. I fly so high, no ceiling when I'm in my zone. Cause I got that sunshine in my pocket, got that good soul in my feet. I feel that hot blood in my body when it drops. Ooh, I can't take my eyes off of it, moving so phenomenally. You're more like the way we rock it, so don't stop, stop, stop. Under the lights when everything goes, nowhere to hide when I'm getting you close. When we move, well, you already know. So just imagine. Nothing I can see but you when you dance, dance, dance. Feel good, good creeping up on you. So just dance, dance, dance. Come on. All those things I shouldn't do, but you dance, dance, dance. And ain't nobody leaving soon, so keep dancing. I can't stop the feeling. So just dance, dance, dance. I can't stop the feeling. So just dance, dance, dance. Stop the feeling. So just dance, dance, dance. I can't stop the feeling. Yeah. So keep dancing. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. I can't stop the